Hey guys, welcome to another Unranked Diamond episode 8. Merlin here. Yeah, playing a bit of Ekko this game versus Aurelia. I picked this matchup because it was really even, I think at least, so should get the best out of it. Hopefully learn a little bit, and this guy's a good player, so it tests my skill and show you guys how to win a not so one-sided lane as much in a lot of my games, which are... so yeah, we got Annie mid. It's maybe a little bit weak against Yasuo, so that should go in his favour. Bot lane, I'd say that's pretty even. Jinx outscales Lucian a little bit, so that's a bit hard for him. Jungle, Vi definitely beats Skarner, so we should be good there. Runes and masteries, I'm running the exact same as what I was running last time on Ekko. I'll link it in the description box down below, so you guys can check that out if you need to. And yeah, so our win condition probably is it'll be Jinx definitely trying to carry their game, so probably shut her down, and Yasuo Lulu combo, which will win the team fight, so we have to watch out for that. Skarner's trying to get picks with his ult, so we got to also watch out for that. We've got a really good peel team, to be honest, with Ekko W, Nami Wave, and Annie Tebis. And we've also got good dive and follow up for Vi. So it's looking pretty good for us. Pretty even teams, so hopefully this is a real even game where we can go into the late game and I'll show you a few late game strategies. But other than that, yeah. It's a long loading screen. Corrupting Potion again. Just good for sustain, really cost effective item since you don't actually have to buy HP pots for the rest of the game basically. So in lane we want to basically get your Q, auto attack, and then Q back through them for that passive proc. And I'll show you a little bit more as we get into the laning phase. Gonna go ward their red buff just to see what's happening. Try ward is... oh, actually I'll get Skarner Crystal. Gives that free like 15 gold or whatever. Doesn't come active or something until like a minute, so we got a little bit of time. Gonna ward this bush because I want to take this one as well. Free 30 gold. So we got 15 gold there, and I'll try to get another 15 gold here. This one comes active at some point. I'm not too sure of the exact timing on it. I'm sure if I think it might be 45 or 50 seconds. No, minute 15 maybe. Yeah, it'd have to be a minute 15 because this little circle. Yeah, it's a minute 15. Cool. So yeah, so it's a free 30 gold right there. So it's pretty good if you guys want to take that. And it's 15 gold per person that sits on it. So like, you can potentially get 100 gold if everyone goes and sits on it or whatever. Pretty good advantage early game. Anything counts, you know. So I see our bot lane starting Krugs or whatever, so theirs most likely will start bot side as well for the good leash, so they'll probably meet at the top lane or mid lane, depending on the preference of the junglers. As I played with 7 and I quite often, yeah, he probably will gank top lane. So this guy seems to be playing pretty passive, not really pushing away. He's quite scared of me actually. So I want to get these most auto attacks off as I can to proc my W passive. My just passive in general, actually not W passive. Try force off the CS a little bit. I'll need to push it quite quick at the moment because I could be susceptible for a gank really soon. Most junglers gank between 3 and 4 minutes, so I'm letting the wave just get eaten by the tower here because it should push back into my fab because they're all grouped up and ready to kill the first minion here, even though this minion is quite low. So that's pretty bad for bot lane there, dying that early, since they do have quite a strong late game as well. So she's missed cannon there, that's really good, and her jump didn't re-proc, so I can go on her. And she knows it, she doesn't have Q. So basically you can just harass her when I roll one then. When Aurelia uses a Q and doesn't get an execute, she doesn't get the cooldown refunded, so she basically can't fight or get out of a bad situation. And so I was able to take a good trade. I wanted to E there and on attack because it will proc my Grasp of Undying for a bit of health return. And she was more focused on the CS, so she wasn't able to retaliate. So I'm going to go Sunfire Cape again, first item. To beat Aurelia, you basically build health early game and then resistance into the late game. Because she does true damage, armor doesn't really do anything against her early game. Because she can just build attack speed and just go straight through it with her true damage. So it's better to build health against her. Which I'll build Bammy Cinder first, which also give me a bit of wave clear and allow me to trade a lot easier with the passive on it. Because Ekko does high base damage, that's why you build tank on him. If his base damages weren't as high as they are, you probably would see him a lot more mid. So I'm going to go back here. I've got the Bammy Cinder, it's 1100 gold. I can TP back if I want, just to keep the wave and her pushed up. I see Vi's top side being as well, so it's probably a good idea for me to be around the same time as her. Because I know she wouldn't be able to help me if there was a gank. So I'm going to TP bot lane here. This guy's really low. Ward the bush. And then okay, I didn't get the passive proc because Lucian got the kill. So I was able to kill both of them, but he took the kill, so I wasn't able to get the move speed from the passive. He's probably just trying to get the kill, so that's fair enough. I am pushing the wave here. I do want to give him the CS, but I don't want to push the wave. I'm going to buy boots here, just try to get back to lane as fast as possible, as there is a big wave here. If you're going to use gap closest to get to lane faster, always use it one out of base, so you get the last little, like the mana that you did use, you refund it as you walk out of the base. So I did miss quite a bit of CS there. She does have a bit of a 10 CS lead, but I sort of got bot lane back in the game, so it could be yeah, it's probably worth it. So Jinx is 3-1, which is pretty bad. Luckily we did kill her. We got a shutdown. So she's getting really fed. Like, these guys are playing tremendously bad by the looks of it. Just ask them to play safe. Like, there's no reason for them to be fighting if they're getting shit on. See, I haven't seen their jungler in a while, so I think he's probably going to be top side. And bot lane seems to be wrecking by himself, so there's no really need for him to be there. This guy's going Youmuu's item first on Aurelia by the looks of it. It's a Korean build, so it's not too bad. It's really aggressive though, so we'll see how it goes. So she used ult there. It's got a short cooldown, so it's good for her to use quite often. Pop some undying potions. She's doing the same. I've still got ult, so that's the advantage I have. Looks like she wants to go on me here. I feel like Skarner's topside. Yeah, he definitely is. She wouldn't be that aggressive unless he was. I'm gonna go ward over here. I'm gonna ward in this bush, but I'm gonna come around this side. Just so I don't phase check him or something. Yeah, he just got this, so I definitely know he's in the area. I saw that turn from blue. Yep, there he is. That's a real indicator where Skarner is, those little pillars. So she's going on here. She fought around my ult, so she wasn't able to sustain. I'm gonna go back though. So we got Dragon, that's really good. Got an epic fail there by the old 7 of 9. Top 5 flashes. So that's gonna help everyone sustain and lane a little bit. Ocean Drake's probably not the best, but the Drake's are a bit RNG at the moment, so you get what you can get. So she does have a CS lead on me, and she's bought that armor pen item, so me buying armor wasn't actually the best, but I just want to get the Sunfire cape anyway. So what she's going to try to do is execute one of my range minions and try stun me and get a good trade in, and then Q back out to the melee minions. I'm going to try and trade better than her by using my Q, then getting the passive procs. So she got the stun. So she's fighting me a lot more than what she really should. I'm going to win these fights. Even though I don't have ult there, it doesn't matter for me. She used hers. I burnt that. I'm going to have mine ult in 10, so it's not a big deal. Looks like I'm going to have to TP bot lane. These guys are dying for no reason, really. So I basically just got wrecked here and just died. Bot lane's feeding so hard it's almost impossible to gank them as well. I'm gonna try to get executed. I think it's been long enough, so I should be fine. Yeah. I didn't want to give them any more gold. This Lucian's basically, and Nami are just unnecessarily dying at this point, so it's really hard to come back from, but luckily Jinx is quite immobile and we have a Vi in our team which can just ult her, and she can't do anything about it. Especially with the new Sunfire QSS changes, where she can't QSS out of the ult. I'm going to buy Boots of Swiftness. Just allows me to like go in and out of fights a lot cleaner, since Ekko is quite a high mobility champion. And he is quite fed as well. Got nice CS and two kills, so she can also kill Jinx pretty quickly. It's all up to Lulu whether or not she survives. I see Vi coming, so I went straight on her. Put my W over there. Good Q, bye-bye. We're gonna push the tower now, so it'll hopefully give our team a little bit of a gold lead. It's always preferred to get the tower if your team is falling behind. Pretty smart by Skarner, like coming up and trying to fight me, since I do have Barmy Cinder, so I'm gonna take tower aggro. It's the one bad thing about Sunfire Cape. So Jinx shot ult. We're gonna push one more wave. Just try to get this Sunfire Cape. I still have ult, so there's no real threat of me dying here. It's got Sunfire Cape now. It's 1,000 gold. We also just got a Tower, so that's really good for the bot lane. My tower's the only one that hasn't gone down. Towers give around 800 gold to the team, so it's basically free gold just sitting there. It's 2 to 1. Jinx has all their kills, so we basically kill her and we're good to go. And he's coming in, she should clean this up. Lucian misplayed there, Eing in aggressively, and he got trapped. I'm gonna try to get this tower since I can't really help them anyway. I don't have TP. It's the best I can do. I got Sunfire Cape now, so I did clear the waves quite fast. I'm gonna try to get this thing from Skarner, just give myself a bit of gold, and I also want to get Rift Herald in a second, after Dragon. Try to get Scuttler in the opposite one you're taking, so we're taking Dragon at the moment, so I'm just gonna get Scuttler so that I don't try to get Rift Herald while we do it. I really should have TP up now as well, since we both TP'd at the same time. Okay, we're gonna... Skarner's coming from one way. I'm gonna try and slow them all and just get them out of here. Yeah. Looks like there's a few people just got trapped in the Dragon Pit. Nothing really they could have done there. We got Dragon for it though, so it's not a huge, terrible play for us. Sadly, we do have 2 Ocean Drakes. They actually do get really good when you've got 2 or 3. The missing HP and mana is actually really effective. Like you'll see a jump up every few seconds here. Every 10 seconds, whatever, will just jump. So they're going really hard bot lane here. Lucian should be using ult on waves just to clear it. I don't want to lose mid tower as well, so it looks like Yasuo is over this wall here, so I'm gonna put a ward here. Yeah, he's right there. I'm gonna stop him because I see Vi. See, that was good follow up by my team there. I was led a bait and get them into position. So I want to get Rift Herald here. I'll call Vile over. Since most of them are going bot lane, I feel like it's the best time to do it. And top and mid are dead. Skarner is bot side as well. I saw through this ward. So I'll clear this top wave and then I'll go back. I'm gonna go spawn Gauntlet as well this game. Just since Irelia is so mobile in the lane, I'm gonna use it to slow her, keep up with her in a lot of team fights. Since I'll probably be just dueling her, I probably won't go for the backline as much unless I'm assisting Vi, because Irelia is really strong and she's gonna try to kill our AD carry. And if we have a stronger front line than theirs, it's gonna be better. So is that about right at 2,700 gold? It's really nice for me. Although it does 80 damage with the Sheen, it's still really good. Just with the slow. So Lucian's picking it up here. Did some nice damage there. Got a beautiful ult. It looks like we're just going to get pushed down mid. Get some towers. Aurelia is coming, but she's pretty useless without her team. She built Yomos, so it's a really good split pushing item, but not so much in team fights. So you basically have to split push on it. Try to get this tower, I guess. Back out. Got another wave coming, so we should be able to get it then. He's gonna get ulted here. Okay, he missed. Oh wow. That was amazing ult. So Annie came back in the team fight and just wrecked kids. I'm gonna have to ult here. Yeah, Jinx is really fed, so she was able to clean up there. And Yasuo had a really nice ult. Annie needs to wipe out Jinx. She's the only fed person on their team. See, I thought Yasuo screwed up there, but he actually played really well. When he E'd in from here to here, he didn't use the empowered EQ. He waited, and we all grouped there, and then he ulted with the Q. So it was really smart by him. He sort of baited us into a false sense of security, and was able to capitalize on it when we all grouped up. Like he used our mindset and whatnot to force us into a bad position. We predicted his movements, but he outpredicted us, I guess. So I don't want to lose this top tower. I'm gonna head top. She went Guardian Angel. No, Banshee's Veil second item. It's pretty bad. I would never build that on Aurelia second item. Spirit of Sillage is way better. I would never recommend that item unless you're versing I would just never build a second item. It's not really cost effective. Spirit of Sillage applies so much more with increased life stealing and the cooldown reduction. Since your W does passive life steal, it's really effective on that. So it looks like they're coming up here. I got ult up, I can ult. Just gonna chuck a Q to slow. I can't really help here, yeah. I'm gonna go back in to help Lucian though. So you got one of them, I think I can do something here. Just gonna... I eat out of his EQ, so he wasn't able to do it to me. Wow, he outplayed me there. This guy's really good at Yasuo. We need Annie in team fights as well. She's allowed damage. So the fact she's building Rise is actually not really good. Makes it harder for her to actually kill Jinx. Good of her to waste the... what's it called? Banshee's Veil, not with her stun. Smart play by her. So I'm also going to get some MR now as well, I think. Oh, should I? No, not really. They're full AD. Only one's Lulu. So pretty much more armor's just really good. I might go Zhonya's. It's gonna work in conjunction with my ult. So I can bait a lot of them into things. Dragon's up, so she'll be heading Dragon. I don't think they can do Baron, so since they are dead anyway. Skarner's quite weak. He's going probably Iceborne Gauntlet as well, so he's sort of. So he's also playing Spirit. What's his name? Iceborne Gauntlet. He started it, so I'm gonna try stun him here and just kill him. Yeah, and he just leashed us Dragon. As you can see, I didn't actually attack the dragon. I tanked it, but he went for me. So I put the stun on top of dragon. So he had to back away from the dragon or come through it towards me. So there he tanked it and then got stunned. I tanked that ult for Lucian. I wasn't able to get my ult off there. Really didn't get followed up by my team. We had a 4-man advantage over them. Well, 1-man advantage rather. It was a 4v5. This Annie's really not very good at her positioning, so it's making teamfights quite hard. It was a good idea by Vi using the wall as a fog of war and able to queue out. I have teleport here, so they definitely cannot do this. It's actually, I would say, a misplay. Going straight in. So I wasn't able to steal it, but hopefully I can just get kills from it. Nami's pretty useless. Running around just doing that's not really effective. I didn't see her use any of her abilities or anything. She should have been backing me up there, but you can't help players that don't help you. So yeah, I'm gonna go Zonya. It's definitely gonna help me more. Taking a lot of damage from Jinx and Yasuo. And he's building Morello now, so it's still not as much damage as she really needs. She should have had a Rabadon's by now. Rylai's wasn't really effective, she didn't need it. If she's going to get caught and bursted down, the extra health's not going to help her anyway, so. And Annie's a burst champion, so having slows on your abilities isn't really effective. So, as I was saying, I was going to go for Aurelion fights. It seems like she's actually doing nothing, so... and my team seems to be dealing with her quite well. I'm probably going to go for a different target. Maybe, try Pill Yasuo or something. Even Skarner. I can't really dive, Jinx by myself. She just kill me. So Yasuo seems to be solo split pushing top. So he gets stunned here. When he does that, I'm gonna ult. He seems to be a lot stronger than me, so I'm not gonna really fight him. So I was able to outplay him there. It was pretty touch and go, to be honest. Grasp of Undying really helped me. I tried to prolong some of the trades, so I got the Grasp of Undying HP regen back. I don't know if a few of you saw it, but that's what I was aiming to do. And also get the Glimpse of the Void passive up again, since it does stack over time. So I'm gonna back off here. It seems like there were teams with MIA, and so at this point we probably should just all group up and try to get a good team fight. I'm gonna go Dead Man's Plate. The movement speed's nice, and I need to get more armor. These guys are really still chunking me quite a lot with the armor I do have, so. And I need the HP. Their Jinx is 19 and 9, so she's definitely a target we need to kill. Me, Vi, and Annie should be able to just take her out of the team fight quite fast, so. As long as she doesn't get much damage off before then. She doesn't have a defensive item other than QSS, so we should be good. So Jinx is going hard on me here. This is like a point where she should really be capitalized, like an Annie stun or something. So Lucian's probably dead here. He overextended and took a shot. So Dragon's up soon. It's the win one, it's not that important, but still would be nice to have. Very unlikely me stealing it. I jumped in the pit. I can't get out. Ah, it was an accidental. I'm just gonna E back out. They didn't seem to go on me. Accidentals on just popped there, but they're quite low, so he might be able to fight here. So he ulted me. Bit of a misplay in my opinion by him. Just peeling Lucian at this point. So I'm ulting back into the team fight. I wasn't actually to do anything. I killed two of them, but Lucian mispositioned and took a lot of damage from Jinx. This guy's 24 and 9, and this guy's worrying about 500 crits by Jinx. Clearly probably not a very knowledgeable player about the game. So yeah, this Deadman play is really going to help me with the Jinx. Get closer to her. I'm going to sell the Corrupting Potion now and just go for the armor. Anything helps at this point. Again, Annie's not really doing much, in which what she really needs to. Jinx doesn't have a defensive item yet, so it's basically free slather for Annie just to get stuns and stuff off. Even though she does have QSS, it's not really going to be that effective because you're just going to unload on Annie as fast as you can. So Baron's up in a sec. I do have TP, so I can split push bot, but and it seems like I can 1v1 Yasuo at this point, and definitely earlier. So it's probably wise for me to split push at this time. As long as they don't get caught and have a few wards on Baron, we should be fine. I'll just clear the waves as fast as I can, get them pushing towards their base, so they might have to back or something if they try Baron. So it seems like they are. Actually, Lucian's getting caught a little bit. So it seems like they're fighting. Like, me TPing here is probably... Yeah, it's not going to do anything. I'm just going to cancel it. They've already lost the fight. They got caught. I'm going to have to back. So Annie's having a little cry. Like, I have TP for a reason, but one guy just got caught, so it basically nullifies it. Put a potion just to try help me defend. So I couldn't even use ult there. Basically dead. That was just bad luck, I guess. The Annie was more of a rager rather than a player. So that's what you get, I guess. Probably on a tilt. Anyway, you guys can see there that lack of not so much wards, but not sticking with your team and trying to do your own thing can just cost the game. So being more of a team player, like their team was, we had a clear advantage in that game, and certain individuals on our team just threw it by not really team playing as much, I guess. Annie, for example. You can solo carry in lots of games, but you're better off just working with your team towards a victory, which they did, and they won the game for. Anyway, hopefully you guys see that, and thanks for watching.